7 video. Today is patch day and Slime is officially announced, so we got so much to talk about. New exclusive equipments for them, lots of new stuff, maybe a new hero for the Slime collab. Don't get your hopes up, but there are some hints here and there. We'll discuss that in just a minute. Kayron, unfortunately, though, is just his picture reveal and his date confirmed for his release. But they might be following the footsteps of Architect Leica, where we won't see his actual reveal until, a day before. We'll cover that also here very soon. Other than that, let's break down the patch summary. The password, of course, is for the box E7X Tensura. So go ahead and claim your gold and leaves. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, and let's break it down. Alrighty, y'all, I got the 1-minute summary loaded up. Let's check it out together. For April 26th. Alright, collab, side story rerun, April balance adjustments, new exclusive. Okay, let's pause and talk about these real quick. The collab I mentioned in the last video. I hope you guys watch it, or many previous videos, that the leak is now, obviously it was confirmed true. So hopefully you guys at least set aside some bookmarks and didn't spend everything for the custom group banner. If you did, don't worry, start saving now. Hustle. You really want to get milim and rimuru. And shuna is, of course, free. And there's other things we need to talk about here, which we'll cover in a second. Maybe a new character as well. But don't get your hopes up. Side story run. Cool. April balance adjustments. Shuna, we'll look at that together. I haven't taken a look at it other than I heard they're removing her focus, which is going to make her much less clunky. So that's nice. New exclusive equipment, which is very interesting, guys. I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am, that this is the first limited, or not, excuse me, for the first exclusive equipment for a collab limited. We have, of course, EEs for limited characters, but this is the first one for a collab, which sets an interesting precedent. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I'll have to think on it more. Of course, let me know what you guys think about that, having collab units having, exclusive equipments. But yeah, this is definitely going to make units like milim much stronger. We'll see. I kind of did take a sneak peek at it, but definitely just a stat boost alone is going to be very welcome. Shuna, hey, this might make her even more viable on top of the balance adjustments as well. Let's keep moving along here. Forge your gear, which we talked about. I'll probably make a separate guide on the Amazon channel, boys, so check that out very soon. Just search up Epic 7 Amazon. You'll see me on there. I'm the one that does their Epic 7 videos. And then we have new hero, Twisted Eidolon Kayron. I want to talk about this real quick. I think I mentioned in the intro that we won't... It's already an hour past the launch time, guys. I was trying to wait as long as possible. Maybe they were just delaying the video for a bit. But it seems like we're not going to be able to see him, at least not this week, maybe 2 weeks from now, right before his release date, just like Architect Leica. I hope this doesn't become the norm, because then we're going to have to see, data mines, and that's how we're going to get fed the info, and then we don't know if that's completely real or if it's going to get adjusted like it did with Leica. But regardless, he looks cool. We know he's coming for sure, right? They gave the date already, so... Hey, for those of you that are excited for Kayron, I was hoping Rowana would come first. But, hey, Kayron looks good too, so I don't mind. Let's keep going here. Here, promotion improvements. We talked about that. The blooms, taking away phantasmas. Equipment improvements, they said. Episode 1 and 2 are simplified. And then arena and guild wars schedules. Okay, looks good. Here, we got the new banner for the slime. I'm going to skip ahead here real quick. Shuna, we're going to cover her balance adjustments. We'll open up the stove page for that. We have the milim. Let's skip through that as well. And then last but not least, we got rimuru. Okay. I'm skipping through, guys, because there's a lot of stuff I want to cover on the, I'm going to bring up a few other pages here that you guys might find interesting. But here's that side story rerun we were covering. Oh, okay. I guess we can look at the EEs here. I did have the stove post up for this, but we got them right here. So first up, we have milim Asura with crit chance 12%. Just having a free 12% crit, guys, in terms of like gear efficiency is very nice, very welcoming. I actually my milim was like at 95 crit for the longest time. I just got her now to 99, which is still right, not enough crit. We'd like to be 100, but now I can lower her crit and get some stats in other areas. The actual skill buffs themselves, just from first glance, aren't super amazing. Skill 3, maybe if you play a very aggressive milim with book, could be kind of nice. You get that additional focus even faster to lead into the Dragon Buster. But overall, I don't think any of these actual skills make too much of a difference. Like, they're not insanely OP, but obviously any buff adds up. And then if you add just the 12% crit too, very nice overall. If I was going to use one, I'll probably just use skill 1 or skill 2 as I play a more slower lifesteal with the counter artifacts for milim. So I can't take too much advantage of the skill 3. And yeah, I think that about covers that for the E's for her. For Shuna, I'm gonna have to recap, guys. I haven't really looked at Shuna's skills in so long because she's not a very viable unit, at least before her buffs that are coming soon. But she gets health, which is always good for Soul Weavers, right? Barrier strength increases combat radius to cast by 30% when using Blooming Lotus, and that's the skill 2. And then skill 3, the sleep effect chance by 15. That actually seems kind of nice. We'll take a look exactly at the numbers here on Shuna when we look at the buffs. But yeah, that overall looks pretty good. All right, let's keep moving on. Forge Your Gear, we talked about that. New hero, Twisted Eidolon Kayron. All right, so we talked about the Kayron, guys. He looks really good. But May 11th, mark that down. Get those mystics ready. Those of you that are going to go all in on the Kayron. But yeah, I wish we could see his skills. I was so looking forward to see his skills right now so I could, start deciding if I want to pull for him or wait for Rowana, etc. I'm sure a lot of y'all are the same. We can skip through. We talked about all these Bloom stuff, guys. And I want to quickly take note. Remember, all these banners, besides the collab, now the collab is announced, guys. Save everything for milim and rimuru. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about all the collab stuff here right now. Okay, got the balance page loaded up here. And since we were talking about exclusive equipments, let's start with this. We have Shuna, Fire, Soul Weaver. We'll undergo a balance adjustment. I'll make sure to read things much more slowly here. The effect of Magicule Explosion will be changed and healing will be decreased. The acquired focus effect will be removed and its soul burn effect will be changed. Okay, so the acquire 1 focus grants an extra turn. Will now grant in the green. We get recover health of all allies and grants an extra attack with the same skill. So they're removing the focus overall. Have they listed anything up here? Okay, let's keep going down here, guys. The skill cooldown is Barrier strength of Blooming Lotus will be decreased. And the number, I believe Blooming Lotus is the skill 2. And the number of debuffs dispelled by the skill before awakening will be changed to 1. Required focus effect. Yeah, so all the focus is now gone. We don't need to worry about that anymore. Cooldown will be going to 3 turns. And dispels 1 debuff from all allies, where before we had 2 debuffs from all allies. But after awakening, right? Which I always need to look at. Dispels 2 debuffs from all allies. And then also grants a barrier for 2 turns overall. Okay, looks good. And then the last one is Sleeping Spell. Her skill 3, the Consume Focus effect will be removed, which is huge. And let's see here, guys. So now it just has a straight up 4-turn cooldown instead of having to use, build up 5 focus. And remember, too, her exclusive equipment, we increase this to 100. If you want to use that, which is probably the play. And then we also get to put them to sleep for 1 turn. Or sorry, excuse me, and 100% chance to also get attack break on top of that as well. So we remove the focus, we get some slight buffs, and then we also get the attack break 100%. So I don't know. Those of you that like to play these kind of off-meta Soul Weavers, maybe she will be a lot better now. And you combine those exclusive equipments as well. More health, potentially getting the 100% chance to sleep. No need for focus so we can rip those skill 3s. I'm going to brainstorm on this a lot more. I haven't really taken a look at Shuna after her release because, like I said, she's very clunky. But those of you that like to play these kind of units, or maybe you're just a Shuna fan, I think this is pretty big, at least in terms of viability. I don't know if she's going to be insane, but she's definitely going to be way more playable than she is right now. Next and final thing I want to talk about here, guys, is there's a post on Reddit. So this is from user West TFR, new limited collab unit. We have one in Korean, I believe that's Korean, and then they translate it to French. But for those of us that can't read Korean or French, we have here from Easter Sun. He said, I just read it on Stove. Let's go ahead and check that out. I have it pulled up here, guys. It says, that time I get reincarnated as a slime collaboration return, or rerun, excuse me, D8, May 4th, Thursday. Here it says, enjoy a special side story with returning heroes and a new 5-star limited hero. Stay tuned for more info. The, I know it's not going to be what I wish the new limited would be. Veldora. I want Veldora, Shion, or Benimaru. Guys, do we really think, I don't know if this was a typo error. I feel like they would have shown maybe like a silhouette or at least previewed it in the 1-minute summary, but it seems pretty clear. New 5 limited hero sounds very, very clear, right? So, like I said, guys, don't get your hopes up yet since this is kind of just in a separate post and maybe it was a localization translation error. But hey, fingers crossed for me. Shion for sure. 2nd, Benimaru. 3rd, Veldora or Gabidu. Wait, no, not Gabidu. Gupta. Gabi is okay too. But yeah, I'm super excited. If that means a new character, we're going to have to save even more bookmarks, which is going to be absolutely insane. All right, y'all, let's wrap things up there. Thank you so much for watching. Please keep an eye out on the Epic 7 Amazon channel. I'll make a guide for the Reforged craft event that's coming out this week, as well as probably an up-to-date guide on both Rimuru and Milim and how they fit into the current meta, example builds, different builds, all that good stuff. And hey, maybe we're going to get a brand new character. Please, guys, pray for Shion with me. Appreciate every single one of y'all. I'll catch you all in the next one. Later, guys.